Hi everyone, welcome to floor work. So I know that's a bit of a touchy subject with some people. Some people like it, some people anti-floor, just don't like the floor. That's fine. So I think it's an important skill to maintain, to practice. So the art, the skill of getting down on the floor, moving around on the floor, getting up from the floor. Particularly, let's say if you've had a fall and you need that ability, strength to get up from the floor. Of course, you can use a chair to assist you if you happen to fall near a chair, which they say is always a good thing to do. So, like I said, it's an important skill to hold on to, right? As they say, right? Use it or lose it. And it is agility, hence the name of the channel, Agile, not fragile. We want to maintain our agility or our ability to get down on the floor, to do exercises on the floor. It'll help with your daily life, picking up things from the floor, gardening, etc. So, before we start, do a little warm-up, as always, and most importantly, you need a mat. You need a good mat. Most mats are 2 millimeters, which is minimal. Okay, especially on a wooden floor, it's not supportive enough. So you need maybe two yoga mats, or a 4 mil, 5 mil quality mat to support your joints, especially when you're on your side. So you don't want your hip rubbing on the floor, can actually lead to things like bursitis, apparently. So let's get started. We'll start standing, of course, and how to get down to your knees. So a couple of ways. You can just simply step back with your left leg into like a lunge position, and then lower using the strength in both legs, and hold on to something if you need to. Lower, and knee goes to the floor, then you put your left hand down, right hand down, right knee down, and then you're on all fours, and then we can do whatever exercise we want to do. At the end, we'll look at how to get up, and it's basically the reverse. So, for example, you'll be here, tuck the toes, and stand up, drive up. So the other method I want to mention is a roll down. So how to get down to your knees through roll down, little bear crawl, and then down. So from here, roll down, so Pilates roll down, hands go to the floor. You need to get your hands flat. So walk them out, hands flat. Walk out, little bear crawl out, and then knees go down. Use your arm strength so that your knees just delicately touch the floor. So we're on all fours. So again, I won't be demonstrating many exercises. I might just mention it. I'll save that for a separate video. Pilates for seniors, whatever. Okay, so separate video for that. Just looking at moving around today. So we're on all fours. And if you can't go on your knees, then you'd have to go straight into something like a plank, which is of course one of our exercises. So on all fours, we've got opposite leg arm as an exercise. It's a good exercise. You could then go into planks like that. If it was your wrist that was straining, then you can go onto your forearms. That takes out the load on the wrist, takes away the wrist joint. And you can do your planks from your forearms. Yeah, that's just a couple of ideas for you if you do want to throw in a few exercises while you're there. So we're on our knees. So how to get to a seated position from here. So you could just roll over to the side, like that, but I don't really like that one because it's not, okay? It's not very good on the knee, okay? A bit risky on the knee, just rolling over. So another way is to come down to your elbows, and then, so I'm going to go down to my right elbow. I've got my left arm straight, right elbow. And then I just bring my right leg in a little bit, and then roll over to my right hip. Okay, and then come back up that way. So I'll show you that again. So I go right elbow, bring the right knee in a little bit, use the strength in my right arm, right shoulder, and then my right hip goes to the floor, and then I'm in a seated position. Okay, so again, all fours, right elbow, bring the right knee in a bit, down, slowly, touch, delicate, come in, and then you're in your seated position. Okay, a third and final way is from here, okay, bring your left leg in front, like again, kneeling position, lunge position, put your right hand on the floor. So out to the side, what we call a post, like sticking a post in the ground. Then you'll move your right foot to the left, so otherwise you're going to sit on it. And then slowly, this time using my arm, my hand, put my right hip on the floor. And then I'm in a seated position. So I'll show you that one more time, and you can come up the same way. So from here, right hand to the floor, move the right foot out of the way. Okay, stick that post in the floor, so it's close to you, and then use your right arm strength, sit down. And then we're in a seated position. So from there, from here we can, again, we've got exercises, we've got our V-sit, our boat. There's many stretches you can do in your seated position, like sit and reach, any sort of stretches you want to do. So floor work opens up a whole range of exercises and stretches. That's the benefit, the reason we do floor work. Now, but we're looking at it from a different angle today. So from here, we want to get onto our back. So you could hold onto your legs and roll yourself down using your stomach muscles. An exercise would be called Pilates roll down. We're here and we roll down. So that's very difficult, very strong exercise using a lot of abdominal strength. Modification of that, hold your legs. Still use the same method and the same muscles. So tuck under the tailbone and roll down. So the lower back touches, middle back, upper back, head. Right? So I'll show you that again. Of course, to come up, you could roll up or roll to your side. Like I said, that I'll just grab my prop for later, so that'll go behind my head there. So you've got your roll down, as I demonstrated. Another method is to use your elbow. So again, I'm using my strength as well. So, got left leg straight, left elbow. So I use my elbow, I'm going to roll down, but it's a little bit more on the side of my body. Still using my stomach muscles, just a little bit easier using my arm, and then I'm onto my back. And there's my pillow there behind my head. To come up, I can use that same method. So this is an exercise in itself called the elbow up as opposed to roll up. So you've got your left leg straight, left arm straight. So I'm sitting up on a little bit of an angle and using my left elbow. Keep it tucked in nice and tight, and then down. So there's some options for you to get down onto your back. So once you're there, okay, so this prop here is for people that they sort of struggle to get their head flat on the floor. So stick a pillow under their neck, and they're happy or happier. So from here, we're on our back. Again, a whole series of exercises to do here, particularly abdominal work. So you've got your curls, we've got our tabletop legs. So again, whole series of exercises that I won't get into today. And we've also got bridge. So one of the best exercises of all is bridge. So strengthen your glutes, strengthen your back muscles, stretch out the front of the hips. Great exercise. So that's your bridge. And doing that, rolling up, rolling down. So from here, and stretches on your back as well, hamstring stretches, etc. So from here, we go to our side. So very simple, you can just roll to your side. So on your side, again, you've got your pillow, your prop. So instead of having your head on your arm like that, you just bring your arm out and you've got your head on your pillow. So from here we've got, we can bend the bottom leg and raise the top leg, doing hip abduction, strengthen the glute muscles. You can do the opposite of that. Top leg over, raising the bottom leg, doing hip abduction to work the adductors. So 2 simple exercises on your side. So roll onto your back, very simple. And if you're going to do your exercises, of course you do the other side, roll over, do the exercises on the other side. And then lastly, on your front. So you roll to your side, prop yourself up. Okay. So come onto your knees. So coming onto your front, you need to lower yourself, so use your down phase of your push-up. So bring your hips forward, walk your knees back, lower yourself to the floor, and then you're on your front. So here, a basic exercise, just like a little baby Cobra. So head on your hands, extend your legs, and then just lifting your head off your hands and back down. So just a little lift, a little bit of thoracic spine extension. You can think of this like a little chin tuck as well, so good for the back of your neck, upper back muscles. And then to get onto your back, you, from here, extend, so I'm going to extend my left arm forward and then roll onto my back. So you get otherwise you're going to roll over your shoulder. So extend the arm, roll onto your back. So we finish here on our back. You might do some stretches, some relaxation, which is the beauty of being on the floor. You get to finish on the floor, on your back. You can put your legs up on the chair. And then finally, to get up, and this is, people always say, I'm happy to get down on the floor, but I don't think I can get up. And I always say, well, don't worry, we'll help you up. Okay? So, and that may be the case. So from here, we simply roll to your side. So steps, I put my right hand down, push myself up, left elbow down. So I'm using my strength, my upper body strength, first and foremost. And then here, to get to all fours, I use that left elbow and pivot my body. Again, use my arm strength to get back to all fours. And that's the same way I went down, remember. I went elbow, hip. Okay, so elbow, knee. So again, in reverse. So from all fours, you've got 2 options basically. You've got your lunge, and just quickly on this, it's very important to have this heel flat. You see some people try and get up like this with the heel lifted. Okay, that's going to end up putting way too much pressure on the front of the knee. Got to have that heel flat, think heel, toe, and you don't have to stand straight up. That's actually very difficult. So allow yourself to sort of project forward, so as you come up, the weight comes forward, definitely driving off this front leg, and then stand up. It's like you're about to start a running race. Of course, you've always got the chair, so you go down in reverse. You're here, go here, and use the chair to assist you to get up. And the other way is our sort of roll up, the opposite of roll down. So we're on all fours. This is a bit harder, but some people actually use this method. So from here, we do downward dog. So tuck the toes, use your arm strength, push up to your downward dog, bend your knees, take your time, walk your hands in. Once your heels go flat, then you set, part one, maybe elbows to knees, take your time, breathing the whole time, and then inhale as you come up. So they say never rush coming up, particularly if you've had a fall. I'm sure you've heard that. Same here. So rolling up. So there you go. That's the art, skill, agility of moving around gracefully. Have a go. Remember, use it or lose it. Okay, we don't want to lose the skill. We don't want to lose the confidence. So have a play. Thanks for watching. See you next time.